Peace and blessings. Welcome to Fruits of Life Yoga. Today we are sending the body a message. We are letting the nervous system know that it is okay to soften, to be gentle, to slow down, and to release. We are also letting our nervous system know that release does not mean losing control. You can feel and still be present, still be here, and still be whole. Being here is enough. So I thank you for showing up for yourself. Whatever brought you here, whether it is grief, chronic stress, trauma, or just some heaviness that you cannot simply explain, or something that is weighing heavy on your heart and mind, whatever brought you here, it does not have to stay at the door. It does not have to stay behind. You can bring it here with you. It is welcome. You do not have to leave any part of yourself to be whole. Oftentimes, we tend to be afraid of feeling. We tend to think that if I allow myself to feel this big emotion completely, it may swallow me up. If I allow myself to cry, I may never stop crying. But I like to let you know that you can feel what is present to you in parts, in pieces. The term is referred to as titration. This is when we take this pain that is so big and consuming and we tend to it in small doses. Basically, we want to feel the edge and then back away. Feel the edge and come back to center. Feel the edge and come back to grounding. It's like dipping your toes in the ocean as opposed to being completely taken away by the waves. Let's begin by simply being aware of what parts of our body are in contact with your surface. And this can be from a seated position, it can be in a chair, on your mat, on your bed. Basically, become aware in this moment with what does it feel like to sit on that chair, to lay on your bed, to sit upon the ground. What parts of your body are in contact? Maybe your knees, maybe your feet, maybe your palms, maybe your seat, maybe your back. Just be aware of it and how does it feel for you right now. Take a few moments there with a few breaths. And this is a free breath. You don't have to count it, control it, direct it, or receive instruction for it. Your body right now is doing what it needs to do. It is breathing, it is working, it is pumping blood, it is flowing oxygen, it is detoxifying, digesting, it's doing all these things. And so your choice in this point is to simply sense through your natural breath and through your physical body what is there for you. You can do this with your eyes open, with your eyes gently lowered down, or with your eyes closed. Take a few moments to simply be in awareness. Now, I invite you, from wherever you are, to be mindful of your chin. Release it down toward your chest. And then slow and gently allow your chin to trace over your right shoulder. And not for a full stretch, simply till the edge of feeling. And be right there with it. Take your full breath and exhalation. You can shift it if you need to. Just be in the vicinity of your right shoulder. We're tapping into the subtle body and the subtle energy that provides to us information. And we are not judging it. 2 full breaths right here. Upon your exhalation, gently slide your chin down toward the center of your chest and over toward the opposite side. And pause where you feel your edge and stay right there. Simply breathing in and out without judgment. Three cycles of breath. An inhale and then exhale counts for 1. One more. On your exhalation, return your chin to the center and slowly lift your head to center. Let's now place our hands where we're called to. It could be over your heart space, over your belly, over your womb, wherever you're called to, or maybe even over your knee. Wherever you're called to, just place your hands there. And take a moment, just a moment, to acknowledge what you're holding right now, without having to give it a name, without having to feel its full expression or attach a story to what you're holding right now. Just simply acknowledge it. Be in awareness of what you're holding. Recognize the weight of it, not so much in your mind, but in your body. How are you carrying it? Remember, do not judge it, just be aware of it. Take 3 breaths right there. We're taking it gentle and easy and carefully with ourselves today. I'd like to offer you some words that you can either repeat after me or you can simply hold within your heart space and your thoughts. These are affirmations to accept where you are at any given time. You can breathe in, and on the exhale, you can repeat or acknowledge, I am not too much. My grief is not too much. My pain is not too much. My body knows how to heal, and I trust its pace and its process. I can feel deeply, and I will not be swept away. I am safe inside my own skin. I am held. Take a full breath in and exhale completely. Take another cycle of breath in through your nose. And on the exhale, Try to make it longer than your inhale. If your eyes are closed or lowered, blink them open, and let's adjust the body for a little movement. Bring your body down toward your mat or your bed. Allow your feet to be wider than your hip distance. Rest your knees upon each other for constructive rest. Place your hands wherever you're called. And you can remind yourself, I can feel deeply and not be swept away. Take a few breaths in this space. We're simply taking time to slow down and communicate safety to the nervous system. Let's take a full deep inhalation and a big exhalation that is longer than the inhale. 2 more. And out. Now I invite you to separate your knees away from each other, bring your feet a little closer, and cross your legs one over the other. Take your hands toward your shin, your ankles, or your feet, and just gently allow gravity to create a little resistance. We are here feeling the edge and knowing we can always return to safety because we will not be swept away by our deep emotions. Full breath in and out. We'll be here for 3 more cycles of breath if it's available to you. You can exhale through the nose or through the mouth.
Let your breath rebuild your altar. Let your hips remember grace. Let your hands bless it.
1 more.
Like you're meeting your own face. You're a temple wrapped in honey. You're a dawn the night can't keep.
Gently ground the feet and let's switch. Opposite leg on top. Draw your knees close to your body and reach for your shins or your ankles or your feet, whatever is accessible to you. And take a full deep inhalation and let your exhalation be longer. 3 cycles of breath right there.
Baby, as you lay here, just know this love is true. Your body is a temple, and the holy place is you.
1 more. Gently release. Allow your legs to go long. And just give a little shake, a little bounce. Place your hands maybe at your pelvis, wherever you're called. And take a full breath in and out.
Rush in my sanctuary. Every inhale is communion. Every exhale, surrender.
Be present for whatever shows up for you. You may or may not feel big emotions right here. You may feel a sensation to cry or not. You may feel a surge of emotion or you may not. Whatever comes up for you is exactly what you need. And simply remind yourself, I can feel deeply and not be swept away.
My rest is not lazy, it's sacred repair. My joy is devotion. My pleasure a prayer.
When you're ready, release your arms down, bend your knees, move your hips toward the left. Draw your knees in toward your chest slightly and then release them for a twist toward the right. And maybe look over toward your left. You can place your right arm across your chest, maybe place your palm over your hip or pelvis, and your left arm can go over your head. And simply be right here for a moment. If you need, you can place a pillow or a block between your knees. Be here with your breath and remind yourself, if it resonates, I am not too much. I am enough. 3 cycles of breath.
My skin is scripture. My joy is rebellion. My rest rewires legacy.
Again, try for your exhale to be longer than your inhale.
When I sleep, I reset the world inside me. Every cell sings hallelujah. Every curve carries wisdom. This body moves slow, but everything divine takes its time. I am not waiting to be enough. I already am. This body, this temple, this truth I carry, it's all sacred.
So when you are ready, come back to center, bringing your knees to center, shifting your hips over toward the right slightly. Draw your knees slightly toward your chest and then release them for a twist toward the left. Your left hand can be over your right hip and your right arm over your head. Look over toward your right. Again, you can place a pillow to support you if you need to. Simply feel into your twist, feel into your body, and feel deeply through your breath. Three cycles of breath. If looking toward your right is too much, you could keep your chin at center. Listen to your body. We're being gentle, we're listening, and responding accordingly. The nervous system calls for us to slow down, to be in awareness, to be present, and to not rush the process. I trust my body's ability to heal. I trust its pace and process. When you're ready, return to center, shift your body, and just pause for a moment. You can do this with your knees bent again, feet wider than hip distance, knees touching toward each other. This is constructive rest. You can always return to constructive rest to reset your hips and your heart and mind. We slow down and we turn this love that may have nowhere to go. We turn that love inward and cultivate gentle care with ourselves. When you are ready, separate your knees, and if this is available to you, bring your feet toward each other and allow the knees to widen. If that is too much, you can stay in constructive rest or simply allow your legs to go long into Savasana, also known as Sahu. If you're here, let's gently allow the feet to touch, the soles of the feet to touch. The heels do not have to be close to the pelvis. You can release them lower, away from the body, and gently be with your body. Place your hands where you are called. You can also feel free to gently rub on your inner thigh, the top of your thigh, or around, or over your womb. And sometimes I find it helpful to gently tap my heart space if I'm holding a lot at any given time, particularly in a wave of grief. And all of those positions or all of these motions and self-touch can be done from constructive rest as well. Okay? So we're basically loving on ourselves in a gentle way, letting the body know we can feel and yet still be grounded. 3 cycles of breath wherever you are. When you're ready, if you're in this wide-legged pose, you can bring your knees toward each other gently and slowly release your feet long. Bounce your knees a little bit to release any tension from your hip flexors and simply be right here. Or you can roll over to one side into a fetal position and simply be held in this space with care for 3 cycles of breath. remember that your body knows how to heal itself, and we just are stewards of the process. And as it relates to grief or trauma, we aren't necessarily looking to heal grief because it's not necessarily a problem that needs solving. It simply needs to be witnessed, and the same can be said of trauma. We heal ourselves by becoming aware and expanding our perception of the experience, wherein we can allow love to settle in some more, wherein we allow light to shed upon any darkness, so that we can accept our whole selves in our whole experience and lean in to how we can expand from all of our experiences with love and acceptance. And when you're ready, you can stay here and continue to take gentle care of yourself by resting, or you can use your upper hand to gently lift up and take a seat and take a pause before you go and grab maybe your phone, or you run to go do an errand. You just simply take a pause so that you can direct your next move, what you will do that will further take care of yourself, further gently nurture yourself and nurture your process. You don't have to perform your healing. You don't have to speed up your process. You are exactly where you need to be, and we're simply opening up ourselves to the wisdom that is available to us for each experience we endure. I pray that this practice was supportive to you in inviting you to feel your emotions. Do not ignore them and do not push them down. Simply become aware of them. Dip your toes into the ocean without allowing the waves to overtake you. Simply be moved, not removed. Until next time, blessed love, peace, and harmony. Hotep.